everyone, I'm Jane from the I Ching Lighthouse Oracle, and today I'm reading for Aquarius, the last of the air signs in my series, where I'm asking the question, what do you need to know for the next 3 months? To all you Aquarians, what do you need to know for the next 3 months for your best? And this will be a 4-card spread looking at your recent past energies, the present, the best action to take, and the best possible outcome. So first of all, I'm throwing the I Ching, which is the first part of the reading, and I'll be laying out the cards and then I'll read it all together. So I'll be throwing these coins 6 times. I'm going to pause the video while I throw the coins. Okay, your I Ching, you threw number 14, which is possession in great measure. I've made some notes here because it's a very powerful time for some of you. It's a time of seeing as is, feeling quiet and becoming more receptive. So keep an open attitude and watch for signs of inner pride or dominance. Conserve your energies to receive the intuition that's coming your way at the moment. And if you do this, it will make you shine in your utmost integrity and compassion. It's a very powerful time. Don't overdo it or compete with others. Disengage from what appears to be going wrong. Turn matters over to God, and whatever is right will prevail. But you must let go to do the work, for the work to get done. If you're holding on, then God won't be able to do the work. You may see other people getting away with things that you think, why should that happen? In this activity, our inferiors are enviously engaged. We need to disengage and cease looking at others. In looking aside, we doubt their ability to succeed on their own or understand or do the right thing or be guided by the sage. So looking at other people, looking aside, causes us to deviate from our own direction. So if you're watching what other people are doing and thinking that's not fair, it's not for you to judge, it's for you to just disengage from doing that. You also got the second line. Although we've made mistakes, our recognition of these mistakes and sincerity in trying to correct them means we've obtained able helpers from the hidden world who will clear up the situation. As a consequence, our mistakes will not lead to embarrassment. So don't worry if you've made a few mistakes. Just hand it over to God, because God's going to sort it out. This is really about standing in your own power, meeting others halfway, no more than halfway, okay? So what else is that here? You've reached a state of self-possession and inner independence. You're trying to find the correct way. You're unconsciously manifesting the higher power. So because it is a time of great power and you've got a lot of intuition, the best thing you can do is just stay quiet and allow God to do the work through you, because that's how you're going to get the best out of your situation at the moment. It's not really a time of action as such. So I'm going to shuffle the Mythic Tarot. This is for Aquarius, please, for the next 3 months, and we want the first card, which is the recent past energies, please. Recent past energies. Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Recent past energies. 8 of Wands. Current energies. Current energies for Aquarius. Current energies for Aquarius, please. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. Best action to take for Aquarius. Best action to take for Aquarius. Current energies, Ace of Swords. Best action to take for Aquarius. We're looking at the next 3 months. 2 more shuffles. 1, 2. 5 of Swords. And the best possible outcome for Aquarius in the next 3 months, please. Two more shuffles. 1 and 2. Page of Wands. Okay, I'm just stopping the video. Okay, I'm going to clarify these cards. Using the Daydream Tarot deck. And I'm going to clarify the 8 of Wands, please, in the recent past. And we're going to clarify the Ace of Swords in the present. Clarifying the Ace of Swords for Aquarius in the present. Two more, oh, that one's popped out. 9 of Swords. And then we got the 5 of Swords in the action card position. Five of Swords, clarify. Got 2 there. 2 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. Page of Wands, please, outcome. Best possible outcome. Clarify for Aquarius, please. The Page of Wands. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay, so in the recent past, you've got the 8 of Wands clarified by the star. So you've had a feeling of adventure, like something has started moving and you've become hopeful again. You don't necessarily know where this adventure's going, but it was a feeling of getting going into a new phase. And then in the present, you've got the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So it's like you've become trapped because I don't know that you know what you want to do. You know you want to go somewhere, start shifting the energies, but it's got a bit stuck. So you're in this new beginning phase where you want to start something new, but there's a lot going on at the moment. There's turbulence in the air. There's a situation that you need to be aware of, not taking on more than what you can chew, facing your own limits and your own capabilities with the Five of Swords as an action card. Otherwise you're trapping yourself and into a space of kind of self-made isolation. In a way, being enslaved by your own anxiety and foreboding about the future. So what you need to do, use that sword, which is the sword of clear thinking. And given that in the I Ching it said be still, because it's a time of great power at the moment and you're going to get intuition telling you where to go. But if you try and force the boat yourself, you're not going to get help from God. So if you stand back and allow the universe to move, then this adventure that you're craving, the Two of Wands, it's not going to be such a struggle with the Seven of Wands here. You face the limitations, face the fact that you can't overdo it at the moment. If you do too much, you're pushing the boat, you're pushing yourself further than you need to. And then where you're heading with this is a new adventure, the Page of Wands and into the Knight of Wands. So it would be movement out of the page stage into the Knight, which is movement and creativity, something fresh and new. Let's clarify. Let's use one of these. These are new cards. I really like them. See where we're going with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands here. First of all, let's see what other card we can help with the Ace of Swords and Nine of Swords, because there's something you're doing, Aquarius, that is trapping you into some kind of sense of duty maybe, or feeling like this is what you ought to be doing, but is it? If you look on the face of this character, is thinking, how have I managed to get myself here in this little mess? So let's pull out a clarifier for this situation. What else does Aquarius need to know, please? Vigilance, Scorpion. Vigilance. Let's look this up a minute. Okay, so meaning of the card: you must not give in to pressure or temptation. This is in connection with what you've got to do. The Ace of Swords sweeps away dead wood, things that do not serve, ideas that are oppressive, that you might be holding on to, that's blocking the freedom and your intuition. There's some kind of overdoing it with this card. So Be discerning. Address any trust issues or fears of betrayal that may be influencing your actions or emotions. Be mindful of becoming complacent. Weigh the risks and benefits carefully, but don't let fear paralyze you. Fear is probably part of what is paralyzing you at the moment. Get more sleep if possible. Respond rather than react. Pay attention to shadows or hidden aspects within yourself or others. Don't disregard the boundaries of others while maintaining your own. Respect is a two-way street. Overlooking minor problems could mean they escalate into larger ones. Okay, so that's that one. Now let's pull out another clarifier for the action card. The action, so there's knowing that your situation is limited, and you shouldn't be going beyond your natural capabilities here, and part of you really just needs to get away. Two of Wands. So let's see what action Aquarius needs to take. This one. Cleansing, smoke. So journal about any issues you're facing to gain a clearer perspective. Clear your physical and energetic fields with smoke. I always burn sage when I want to do that. Are your intentions pure? Make sure your prayers and intentions are being heard. Return to stillness. Again, the message in the I Ching was about stillness, because that's when you'll really feel and hear the guidance for what's happening coming next, because it's going to be movement and you're going to be moving into a new space. Create sacred space free of distraction. Pay attention to your dreams and gut feelings. Practice gratitude for the present moment. Visualize a shield of smoke around you to guard against harmful energies or influence. Your dreams and gut feelings may be conveying important messages. So it really is a time, like the I Ching said, it was really possession in great measure. It's like if you slow down and listen at the moment, you will hear messages coming through in via your intuition and your gut feelings. So the cards are really mirroring what the I Ching was telling you, Aquarius. Now we're going to look at the heart's hidden secrets. What does your heart want to reveal to you? What does the heart want to reveal to Aquarius for the next 3 months? Running, ghosting, disappearing, invisible. You probably feel like becoming invisible because you've been so bogged down with all these pressure of this situation, which is putting a lot of pressure on you at the moment. But you can only do so much. So it's about stepping out of it. It's about giving yourself a break. Really giving yourself a break. Abandoned, left out, walked away, cold. You felt abandoned somewhere along the line here. You felt left out. You felt like you're out in the cold, Aquarius. One more. And this is all what you're cleansing from: hollow, empty, boredom. So yeah, you felt empty, and all of these feelings, you can sit and feel them and give them over to God. Just give them to God, and you stay present, fully present in the moment, because in the moment is where all your power lies. I'm looking at these cards here. I'm drawn to pulling one for you, the Eckhart Tolle, the Power of Now cards. Eckhart Tolle, Power Now. What does Aquarius need to know to help them in this time? Rising above thought. Present moment awareness creates a gap, not only in the stream of the mind, but in the past-future continuum. Present moment awareness is when you slow down and sit and just breathe. Nothing truly new and creative can come into this world except through that gap, that clear space of infinite possibility. So that's what we were saying with the I Ching and the cards, was to actually take stock of where you are right now, which is feeling somewhat trapped, and realize that this situation is limiting, and you need to trust in the powers that be, the creative, the God energy that will be able to shift it. So hand it over, hand it over. Forget about your life situation and pay attention to your life. Your life situation exists in time. Your life is now. Your life situation is mind stuff. Your life is real. So again, it's hard to say forget about your life situation, because it's on your mind and that's what's causing you to feel trapped. But you're alive. So just breathe and focus on life itself and see what comes. See what comes for you, because I believe good things are coming. Good things are coming for Aquarius, because you've got the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands here. I've got the Rose Oracle cards. I'm going to ask for one final card from the universe, please, for Aquarius, for my Rose Oracle. One final card for Aquarius, please, from the universe. Moved by the Goddess, here for this, soul call, gather. How are you being called to commit more deeply to humanity? If you've been doubting your path, you're being called to look within and trust the whispers and weavings from caverns deep. The way of the mystic rose is walked by few and known by heart, not mind. Try not to overthink. This is what we've been saying. Forget about your situation. Think about your life. The mind, too much thinking, and this life situation has caused you to feel trapped. So, and it's a time to put that down and let the intuition come through. Try not to overthink. Trust that the threads are woven deep. This card contains within it a confirmation of the inner call and a reassurance you're not alone in it. The Mother of us all thanks you for being part of these changing times for humanity. She acknowledges your devotion to doing your best to support yourself and others. She wants you to know she's available to guide you every step of the way. Speak, sing and dance with her. You are led, you are led, you are led. So Aquarius, it's time to trust that you are led. You are being led, because lately you've let your mind kick in with all these stories, and it's made you feel quite depressed in a way and stressed out. So just lay it to rest for a little while, put some trust into the universe, listen to your intuition, and things are going to improve. So I hope this has helped, Aquarius, and if you like the reading, I'd love it if you would subscribe to my channel and comment on the reading. Let me know how it resonated with you, and like and share it. And also, when you subscribe, click on the notifications and click on all, and then you get notified when the readings are coming, because otherwise they can get lost in the mix as well. Thank you very much. See you next time. Hope this has helped.